accidentally released or deliberately, it doesn't matter. It's part of their plan. They're plowing on. And I also believe the locusts in East Africa are a man weapon. And I believe the locusts to come will be much worse. They will actually attack people like an evil intent, because they're wiping out the population, preparing us for World War III, but they don't want a big population around when the Third World War happens, or much reduced. And it doesn't matter. They've got a plan. They're plowing on. Trump is in the way, but, they'll keep attacking him, and hopefully one punch will bring him, something will bring him down.
What do you make of him? What should he do to the Chinese dragon right now? I mean, I say stomp its guts out.
Well, I believe, you see, the problem is he's got so many inside that is leaking out, and he can't do anything covert. So launch on the Democrats legally. Like I was just thinking there while you were talking, all the families of the victims of the sanctuary cities launch a huge law cases against the Democrats for the murder of their relatives, backed by the state. I don't know whether something like that, some big case, launch huge investigations into their election fraud.
No, I agree. Whatever he does, he's got to go on the offense. Thank you, Joseph. Jacob, John, Maverick, Mitch, Tyler, Justin, Sam, James, your calls. I'm going to shut up when we come back. We're going to take calls. Do you think the Chi-Coms would let their operatives be controlled by the United States? No, they'd never put up with it. We'll be right back.
Bags under the eyes, crow's feet, fine lines and wrinkles are things adults complain about as they age. Now, there's Instantly Ageless. It works in minutes and is great for men and women.
I've probably noticed in the past 5 years that my eyes have gained a lot of fine lines, wrinkles, my crow's feet have gotten deeper. Wow. I was hoping for 5 years, but that's like what my eyes looked like 10 years ago.
That is really cool. Wrinkle gone?
It's easy. You just put it on your finger and go. Now I wish I had more down here because I can still see one wrinkle. It's bugging me.
I am a little bit emotional. Turning 40, I didn't think would be a big deal to me, but that looks like the me that I feel like inside instead of what I see when I look in the mirror.
Try Instantly Ageless today at GCN Life. GCNLife.com. 30-day money-back guarantee and preferred price discount at GCNLife.com. That's GCNLife.com.
I don't even recognize myself anymore.
I'm really worried about him. His addiction. I haven't seen him like this. Ever.
Hey, look, I never wanted to start using. I knew the drill, but I was out of options.
I just want to tell him it's not your fault. There are people out there who can help. People who have felt your pain. They know what you're going through.
This has to stop. I'm losing everything. Everyone.
You've been strong your whole life. You can do this, but you have to reach out for help.
It's time. I can do this.
Addiction is a disease, and diseases need treatment.
Call Quit Drugs 321 now at 800-377-1456. 800-377-1456. That's 800-377-1456. Paid for by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
We can't always know if the places we shop support our beliefs. So when we find businesses that are the good guys, we make it a priority to support them. The Patriots at InfoWars know that to help you find the best value, we need to give you the best prices and highest quality products available on the market. InfoWarsStore.com has the very best gear, from water filtration systems to clothes to fan-favorite supplements, all at unbelievable savings. Because of your support and the support of stations like this, we're giving something back. Use promo code WAAM when you shop at InfoWarsStore.com, and we will be giving you a gift valued at $20 as a thank you for your order. Because we also support the good guys, when promo code WAAM is used, we will be giving a portion of all sales back to this station. Support us and the good guys today. InfoWarsStore.com, promo code WAAM.
Farmers using Pivot BioProven's nitrogen-producing microbes are seeing amazing results. But don't take our word for it. Just ask Brian from Carmi, Illinois.
This year's been a challenging year for farming, and we saw a greater than a 30 bushel per acre response with the Pivot BioProven products. It's a pretty easy decision for us after seeing how it performed this year.
Pivot Bioproven. Get what you paid for. The nitrogen that stays put, whether or not.
Glad back. There's really no reason to look for another Mars.
And I would beat on trees and, yell. And ich habe genug that was the ground, if you will. It was absolutely the thing that was kind of supporting me as I walked around. I needed to have music with me. The emotion and the support that Bach gives helped me to feel like I wasn't alone. And I felt very alone because grief really isolates you, even from the people that you know and love who are also grieving, probably because they're also grieving. And so I didn't really have another outlet, and I didn't have another support like that. Not to say that my husband and daughter weren't amazing, they were, but they were also in the middle of this grief. And I don't know if I would have been able to be quite as active and really pretty much unself-conscious about actively grieving, because I literally pounded on trees. But I don't think I would have felt free to do that had I not had music that was kind of supporting me as I did that. In general, I had always believed that you could learn from anything. And I have to say that Sarah Beth's death really tested that theory. But at that point, I had two choices. I could either walk out of that place bitter and angry and cursing and never, ever forgetting for a moment how I had been wronged. Or I could find something else that was of value. It would not be the same thing, of course, and it was never exactly as much value as the life of a child, but still, it was something of value. It was a way of being connected and alive in real time, if you will, and of trying to bring as much love into the world as I possibly can.
It became special because I listened a lot to it in a period that was very difficult in my family. It was in my late teens, I think, and my father suffered from a very severe depression. And of course that influenced the whole family, my mother, my younger brother and myself. And we had some years more or less in hell, I would say. I think my life had been pretty easy until then, until this period. My father had been ill before, but it had not been that severe. So these years were really, it was marked by his going in and out of hospitals. And when he was home, he was he was a terrible company. So it was really a burden. It was really a time of anguish and suffering in our family. And I think we had each our way to cope with this, and my way was really listening to music. I think I was listening actually in our living room, because we had only, as far as I remember, we had only one stereo equipment. But it was when I was alone. It was in the afternoons when my parents was at work, or it could be late in the evening when I had the room for myself. And I think that this cantata meant something very special for me, because it somehow taught me a way to deal with this deep anguish and this deep sorrow about how painful life could be. It was this very interesting combination of being reconciled with death and dying on one hand, and the other, the hope that this sorrow will end someday. Everyday life was really very, very difficult. And the idea that you could look to death, not necessarily your own death, but the death of anguish, the death of sorrow, was like a big hope that was lighted up for me. There's this very, very long held note, and then the singer goes one note down to the seventh of the chord. You sing a seventh, then you have to release it. And it is released, certainly, but there's a break instead. There is a pause. And it is really like the music invites you to take a very, very deep breath. It's like being embraced by the music, being comforted just like a mother makes to her child when it's small. So everything is going to be all right. It's a lullaby. Just comfort yourself. Just listen to my voice. Just listen to the music, and then you can fall asleep safely.
It's music that can transform you, and that can support you, and that can help you grow.
Reconciliation, serenity, deep existential comfort.
That sense that all will be well. No matter what the world looks like now, there is always hope, and you can hold on to that.
The third aria is really interesting, because then this is back to the dance, where the first two arias have this almost heartbeat feeling to them. You suddenly have a joyous, happy ending with vigor and life.
And then it ends with the triumph of eternal life. It is enough to comfort ye my people, as it is said in the Messiah, and then in the end, that beauty and harmony will reign over the sorrows.
The nature of dying must and surely can be a positive thing, which ends so lightly and with vision.
Cordell and Cordell are...
Fights long nights that you were in my room. And now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something.
Authorized independent Connecticut dealer.
Sierra, you've been my best mom friend through bake sales and PTA, and wanna be my Galentine? Okay. What do Galentines do? They go to JCPenney's jewelry sale and get something sparkly.
Shop your heart out at JCPenney. Get fine jewelry for you or your Valentine at up to 70% off. And shop select Liz Claiborne apparel at 40% off. Plus, you can always check jcp.com for coupons to save even more. JCPenney. Offers valid through 2/16. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Need a new phone? The universe is on your side. Right now at Walmart Family Mobile, you can get a Samsung Galaxy J2 Core for just $29.88 when you activate a new plan in store. We're talking the lowest price unlimited plans powered by T-Mobile's nationwide 4G LTE network. It's not rocket science. Switch to Walmart Family Mobile and start saving today. Only in the electronics department at Walmart. Phones and plans sold separately.
$5,000 people.
What is it?
My script. I can't climb up the transmitter with this thing and introduce the next record.
What?
Well, you're the DJ now. Good luck.
No, wait!
Listen to that, Doctor. The sound of the invasion. The sound of slavery.
It's Radio Frederick.
That's the invasion?
They've hooked up to the radio station.
Right. Is this on K9? Let me see. I can't read this.
Transmission must continue, Mistress.
Romana.
Romana!
You are listening to
WCBN FM Ann Arbor.
the hip and groovy place on the dial for all the sounds that are worth spinning.
You'll never defeat humanity.
This is your last chance, I warn you. Complete the process and you will regret it.
I shall regret nothing.
No!
Get off me, human!
It is done.
No, don't.
Now no one can stop it. Not even me. And certainly not you, Doctor.
She's destroyed everything.
You shouldn't have done that.
Say goodbye, Doctor. The invasion begins.
A business interest.
What on earth's that? Get the sergeant, quick!
Gerald, there's something wrong with the wireless. Gerald.
So I said to her, you still there? Hang on, I'll turn the radio down. Oh my crimes.
I don't know this one. Do you, Doris?
No, I don't. It's pretty though, whatever it is. How do they do that?
Call that music. That's not proper music. That's more like... What is that?
Ready to transmit, Mistress?
Microphone's on. Do it, K9.
Affirmative. This is K9 in DK mode, preparing to broadcast modulated waves cancellation signal. Transmission begins.
I cannot maintain.
What's happening to her?
Elective surgeries have been delayed until the outbreak is over. Dr. Alfred Wong is a...
President Trump has made no secret of his desire to bring her...
Ration at custody.
Always playing the finest country hits he can find. Just in case Batman is listening. You never know. This is Duke FM.
Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction where I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and beat it. Mercy, mercy. In the
SI Lions maven blogger.
This was true from the get. Girl, I know that you ready. Girl, I'm not gonna let you down. If you wait enough, if you thought it's gonna get knocked off, you plan an even move.
You're spending...
Some things and changes that go on for microgravity, when you're readapting to 1G and to Earth, you might experience some motion sickness and things like that. I'm really fortunate in that I have not experienced that, but what I have noticed is that my balance has taken a little while to get used to.
Last October, Coke was part of the first all-female spacewalking team. Shay Stevens, NPR News.